Listen, no matter what happens, I just wanted to give you some of my story, cause that's part of our story. I don't know what they're gonna say in history about all this. Some accident that just happened and just turned our whole lives upside down. I'ma keep it real, how you feel's how you feel, and how I feel is how I feel. We ain't gotta agree, we friends and family. I respect your views and your sanity. I know it's hard for a mind to occupy contrasting views at the same time, and often I read books for new hooks as I write rhymes. I want you to know it's all love, you're doing fine. I'ma do my best to give you more of my time, to be there for you, hold you up sometimes, cause we all need it in the toughest of times. We'll figure it out if we give it enough time. In times of trauma, we gravitate to drama. Emotional habits satiate and calm us. For you, I'll choose being kind over being right, but you know I'll never give up my freedom, right? A few words of wisdom to the wise, realizing a verse is beyond ears and eyes. A few words of wisdom to the wise, realizing a verse is calming us aside. A few words of wisdom to the wise, realizing a verse is spirit to survive. A few words of wisdom to the wise, realizing a verse is a lyric alive. You may believe what you believe, and I might believe what I believe, but the best jewels are compassion, kindness, and benevolence. Let's put our differences aside. We can't let divide and conquer ruin our lives. Colonizers did this to all of our tribes. Now dictators rule us from being digitized by putting devices in front of our eyes. Predicted programming got us to realize a panic as a fear that left us paralyzed. Training us it's not safe to walk outside, to touch each other, even talk and vibe. The brain starts to weaken when you stay inside. No one can agree on the science or the lies. They got us arguing left and right, young, old, liberal, conservative, black and white. R.I.P. to those who lost their life. Condolences to families in pain and strife. We gotta look deeper in this game of life. Separate fact and fiction before we pay the price. I've been fighting all my life to create my life. No one got a right to take your life or take my life. The more they oppress us, the more we rise. They gotta respect us, we more than wise. A few words of wisdom to the wise, realizing a verse is beyond ears and eyes. A few words of wisdom to the wise, realizing a verse is calming us aside. A few words of wisdom to the wise, realizing a verse is spirit to survive. A few words of wisdom to the wise, realizing a verse is a lyric alive. Okay, I'll play devil's advocate. Maybe it was just an accident and it's life, and we gotta keep moving forward and just accept it for what it is. But I tell you one thing, if it's man-made, if it's an agenda, if it has certain objectives, then you got our backs against the wall. And I tell you one thing, billions and billions of people got minds and spirits that will rise above it all.